Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first. Show me the life hack that you randomly saw one day that is now an unconscious standard practice in your life. I'll go first.
Every guy thinks that every girl's dream is to find the perfect guy. No, every girl's dream is to eat without getting fat. Duh.
Let's make another mac and cheese hack, but this time, let's make it with sriracha chicken and Velveeta. Add 3/4 of a large block of Velveeta to the center of a baking dish. Then add 1 pound of small pasta, not the kind that I used, to the outside of the baking dish, along with 6 cups of whole milk, a healthy pinch of salt, a dozen cloves of minced garlic, and a 1/4 cup of sriracha. Top with some fresh cracked pepper, then pop in the oven at 350 degrees for 55 minutes. When it comes out, you know the drill. Mix it all up till that cheese and milk becomes one. Once your mac and cheese is mixed, you can go ahead and add a big handful of shredded rotisserie chicken. Another great hack so you don't even have to cook your own chicken. Give that a good stir to combine. Then you're going to add some nice thick shavings of Parmigiano Reggiano all over the top. This is so good, guys. It's actually a recreation of one of my favorite hometown dishes. So saucy, so cheesy, and so delicious. Well, what should I do with this hack next?
Things you should know but you don't.
Let's make Cheez-Its at home. Grab your favorite kind of cheese, I'm using Colby Jack, and cut each slice into fourths using a pizza slicer. Once you do that, you're going to grab a sheet pan and lay it out with some parchment paper, spread them out about 1 inch apart, and then grab a straw and put little holes in the middle to give it that Cheez-It effect. Once you do that, they're ready to be seasoned. You're going to grab some sea salt and sprinkle that on top of them, and now they're ready for the oven. Throw them in at 275 for 25 minutes. They come out looking like this. They're freaking crazy delicious. These things are no joke. Just listen to this crunch.
Every time I go to Taco Bell, I have to grab the cinnamon twist, and it's really fun to make them at home. I used wheat flour spirals that I bought on Amazon, then I heated up some vegetable oil on the stove, dropped in the spirals, and it takes a few seconds, then they start to puff up. I took them out immediately after they puffed up completely because they burn fast. Then I put them on a paper towel to soak up the oil and sprinkled with cinnamon and sugar.
Watch me blow your mind. Fill 1/3 with water. Freeze. Ice. Keeps food fresh while sitting out.
I'm on a mission to eat less takeout, so when we had a craving for Chick-fil-A, I decided to make it at home. I sliced my chicken breast thin and put it in pickle juice, and I let it marinate for a couple of hours. Then, after dumping out the pickle juice and rinsing off the chicken, I decided to add the eggs directly to the bag. That way I didn't have to waste another bowl. Then I just bread it normally like a regular cutlet. And here's where it gets cool. I decided to make it 2 ways, traditionally fried and air fried. For the air fryer batch, I added olive oil to the rest of the breadcrumbs. And you want to put enough olive oil to make it into like a wet sand consistency, where it kind of sticks together in your hands like wet sand. That way you don't have to spray your chicken before you put it in the air fryer. Then you just cook as normal. I put it on the chicken setting in the air fryer, and I fried the rest. I even had some extra packets of Chick-fil-A sauce. It tasted so good.
I know you've been wondering why your food tastes nasty. It's because you don't pick out your produce right. But I got you. This is how you pick out tomatoes. If it has bruises or if it's too squishy, that's a no for me. Want something that's big, firm, with some good color in it. Promise you gonna make the best salsa with these. Now with the limones, if it got texture on the outside, boo-boo, don't get those. They're gonna be dry. You gonna have lemon nothing. The smoother the lemon, the juicier it is, but squish it just to make sure. Same goes for the avocado. If it got too much texture on the outside, it finna be busted. The avocado that's smooth finna be creamier. You finna fall in love.